Hello everyone, and in this video we are going to see about the voltage injection and what are the factors in voltage injection and how to do it perfectly, and what are the equipments you need, what are the things you need in voltage injection. So basically, what is voltage injection? The thing is, if something some component getting shorted, then will be finding a way. That way is called voltage injection. So if you're having any SMD circuit or SMD circuits like this. So this is a SMD circuit. So you can see plenty of components, and this is SMPS. You can see the components. So in such cases, what will happen is some component will getting shorted. Like for example, if any capacitor or any diode or any resistor or something, anything will get shorted. At that time, you can easily find that shorted way using voltage injection. So there will be a multiple ways of finding the shorts in every PCB circuits. Like I was using rosin before. Then I moved to thermal camera, so which will easily identify pinpoint where the problem is. So this upgradation makes your work so easy. At the same time, if you are good enough, you can just using rosin. That will be fine enough, because if something happened in some particular component in SMDs, that will reflect in another way of another component. Like if you are getting a shorter component right here, like I'm saying, I'll just imagine this board is having full of SMD components. Okay, so if you are getting a component, I mean bad capacitor here, it will be reflecting here or here, something else, somewhere else. So what will happen is this capacitor is connected to multiple points. Okay, so that will also getting shorted. One component is enough to short everything. Okay, so that is the way it is working. So what are the procedures to find the shorted component? And as I said earlier, you can use rosin, because a lot of videos I was using rosin before thermal cam. Now I'm having thermal cam, so it will be very easy to me to figure out which component it is. But at the same time, you have to get some knowledge regarding this, because sometimes what will happen is you will be getting shorted here and here. So both sides you will be getting short. You'll be getting the beep sound in whenever you are using multimeter with the continuity mode. So make sure you are doing good, and you are doing with sense. So that is a necessary case. And what else? So this is a basic thing. What I'm saying is this is a basic thing, and there is much more regarding this. And let's see about the voltage injection and how to find the shorted components, and what are the factors like voltage fluctuations, or signal failure, or any preferably it will be like the voltage in this shorted component will be coming after voltage fluctuation or something else. So in this video I'm showing you that how to find the shorted components using multiple resources. I have rosin, I have thermal cam, and we'll see it. I'm Praveen Rajagopal, and this is Mr. Biomedical. Cool. Um, Earlier, when I started my career, I was, I was very curious about this SMD and SMPS because I've seen a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of videos, and I've seen so much people's doing the SMPS things. So at that time, I was very curious about it. So that is what it pushed me further to learn to learn the right things and to learn the particular basic things. So if you are a beginner, you have to make your foundation so strong. Then only you can proceed further. So furthermore means you can proceed even more than anything else. And your hand will be shaking initially. Your hand will be shaking, and your eye will focus something. You can have some headaches or something. But apart from that, if you wanted to learn something, you can learn, and you can expose yourself, and you can go further. You can go on top, and whichever is possible. And and now in this video we will see how to find the shortcut component. So this is a basic way. What I am telling is basic way of doing SMD things. Okay, so wait, let me grab some board. Okay, we'll start with simple board. Okay, and I have capacitor. Okay, I have this board. So it's a simple thing because there is nothing in backside. So only one area will be covered in this particular board. So what I'm going to do is just short one component and see where it will be reflecting. That if we are shorting here, and we will see where it will be reflecting through the components. Okay, so first of all we will learn this, and then we can go with voltage injection.
So now we are seeing the single layer board, and this is a single layer SMD. So seeing it right now, there are many components. You can see this is a resistor, R for resistor, and U for IC, and C for capacitor, and D for diode, and yes, this will be U, and okay, much more. Now how the short happened, if something some volt drops, or voltage fluctuation happened, then at that time it will happen, this fault is capacitor or something will happen. So for example, I am charting this capacitor now, right? I'm shorting this capacitor, and then we will see what are the points we are getting short. Right. Remove flux. Else we can do one thing. We can just apply the lead here. Oh, oh, oh. Let's just assume that this is a capacitor, okay, shorted capacitor. I remove the capacitor. Okay, cool. Just assume that this capacitor is bad and shorted. I'm taking my multimeter now. Put it in the continuity mode. Okay. I'm okay. Having short. So this is a shorted capacitor. Okay, just assume that. Then we'll see one by one for shorted or something. So if you are good experienced, you can just go through the random things, and then you can understand where the problem is. And this board is only one shot, so there is no hidden circuit from that capacitor, I guess. So maybe this IC will also get heat. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, yes, we got a short here, right here in this board. Here, okay. So as I already told you, the short, affecting that short affected this particular capacitor. So in this case, what you have to do is, if if two or more short is happening, or two or more shorted components, you should use voltage injection. And I'll tell you how. Right, let me show you. So I was using with rosin, and now I'm not using rosin at all. Wait, let me search my rosin first.
So I will tell you clearly. First I shorted the component here, this one, okay, and then the short was reflected here. So if you are getting two or more components at the same time shorted, you should use voltage injection. Okay, by that mode only you can easily identify which components getting short. Then you can easily find out where the problem is, and you can change that capacitor and make this board work. So let's find out how. For voltage injection, you should use 1 or 2 volts in your DC supply. 1 or 2, yeah, maximum 2 volt is enough, and that 2 volt must be injected in the positive side of the capacitor, and then that negative point will be in the negative side. For example, if you are okay, can you see this? Yeah, if this is a negative line and this is a positive line, means what you have to do is just put the negative lead here and positive lead here, and when you touch it, if you are using rosin or if you are using a thermal cap, it will reflect what is the heated point. I mean that shorted component will be heated. So at that time you can easily see where it will be heating, and where the exact spot, heating spot. That heating spot will be the shorted component. So you can easily find what is the shorted component there. So here I am using just a jumper, and I'll show you the live demo so that you can understand. Okay, here you can see. This one I shorted there. So assume that this is a capacitor, okay, and the reflection was here, C28, shorted. So in this case there are 2 shorts. So what you have to do is just inject the voltage in, wait, let me show you. So if you are using if this is a minus, okay, if this is a minus point, you should you should place your negative lead here. I mean DC power supplies a negative lead here, and put the positive lead here with 2 volt or 2.5 volt, whichever is possible. I mean whichever the circuit will rely on it, okay. So once you inject the voltage here, that heat will be shown here. So that is the point. That is how voltage injection works. So I have posted a lot of videos regarding this. So you might have some basic knowledge about that voltage injection. But some case, okay, in some case this is a purposely I did. But in some cases, what will happen is, even if you are turning on your machine, the component will automatically heated. So at that time also you can easily see that that video also I posted, this Bistos BT350 video. You can see it for fetal monitor. That fetal monitor, when I switched on, and at that time only that comparator or something shorted, and it showed a heating spot, and I was using that rosin. So here I am not using rosin or thermal cam anything, but I'm telling you how to inject the voltage, okay. So you will here, if this is a negative, you will be placing your negative lead here, and you are going to placing the positive lead here. At that time, and what you are going to inject is 2 to 3 volt or 1 to 3 volt. No problem. There is ampere, doesn't matter, and only voltages matter. So let's assume it is 3 volt. Then what will happen is that 3 volt is going into the circuit, because it is a shorted circuit. So it will go around and see where the shorted component, which is the shorted component. If it is not a shorted component, it will that electricity move through this through this capacitor. So there is nothing happened, like there is no heat, or there is no there is nothing happen. Then what will happen is, this one is a shorted one, so the positive energy will try to go here, but it will fail. So at that time what will happen is, this component will get heat. So that is what this heating feedback is coming to our site. Okay, like if you are using rosin or thermal can or something, it will be showing in that particular thing. I think this is a basic one. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow I'll be showing you the real demonstration. This is a basic thing which I told you earlier, and this will be enough for basic things. But I will give you the live demonstration. Once I get the shorted board, or or shorted component or something, I'll show you the real video. So you are seeing the one-sided SMD board, and only there were only two components are shorted, but I was telling you as an example. So if you are getting only two short in particular board, you don't have to worry. You can just remove two components and change both components, and that will be fine. Sometimes what will happen is, this circuit will be interconnected to 5 or 6 capacitors and one IC and one resistor or something else. At that time your voltage injection will be perfectly working. Like if you are inject the voltage in particular place, it will be showing the feedback in another circuit. So at that time you can feel the heat there, and you can find the hot spot there. You can easily figure it out, and you can easily pinpoint that exact component. So this is how voltage injection works. So hope you understand this video. If you are not, you have to go the entire video. Even if you are not understand this concept, just message me in comments, or I gave my WhatsApp number and I gave my email ID. You can just write a mail, so that I can explain you more than you think. So that's it now. And if you're happy with this video, like and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you are friends seeking for any training or something, you can suggest our videos that will help them to learn the basic things. And I can make sure that you will learn something from me. So that is what I'm initiating the process of teaching something to the beginners. So I think this video will help you. Hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon with another video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.